just to have one-on-one collaboration time with a coach. The feedback that I got was so specific, and it was just like measurable stuff, like you need this, this, and this in order to master this skill for today. And like now it just kind of becomes second nature.
MTC has been very good at targeting a specific thing to make better, to help me visualize like the next step for that, and then to hold me accountable to getting that next step done.
I have stronger relationships with my students because of Match. I've grown as a person outside of teaching because of the coaching. I'm more reflective about my own practices in other areas of my life. Every day I come to work feeling calm and ready for the day. I feel like I have the tools to not only make it through the day, but be effective in the classroom.
Match gives you the skills to kind of overcome that fear of negative feedback, to turn it around and make it into something that you have the attitude and the means to change it.
I've had, people try to mentor me and, give me different pointers, but there's a difference between pointers and coaching. Coaching is clear instructions on what you can do on a daily basis.
I was a little apprehensive. I wasn't sure if it was going to be perfect for me, but I was definitely interested in going through the program because I knew it would be good coaching regardless.
It's really interesting because coming into it, I was a little weary. I was like, I don't know about this program. Like, I'm going to come and see you. A breakthrough just sounds like it's going to take a lot of work.
So if I could say how excited I was to do it in the beginning, it would be like a 1. I knew I needed to do it, but I really didn't want to. Now, it's like a 10 or more because it's been so helpful. It's been super easy to implement the feedback because it's meaningful, pertinent feedback.
I feel very different. I know that my management was okay last year. It's decent, it's passable, but now my classroom is completely different. I'm very proud of my classroom, and I think other people when they come in recognize that it's a very smooth running classroom, and it's a place where a lot of learning gets done, and it's because management is much better now. I know that I'm going to be here next year, a large part because of Match, and I know I'm going to be here the year after that, a large part because of Match, and that's something that I wish every teacher in my school could have.
It's like a veil has been lifted. Like, you really see the possibility and the potential, and I think as long as you're hungry for it and you're ready, only positive things will come out of it.
Match has literally saved my life this year. In the months of September and October, it was just a really dark time for me. Just having that intensive coaching and advice and help really launched us into a much better place.
My kids would not have made the growth that they've made so far. My 6th graders, they've been identified as a really low group since they were in 4th grade, and now they're in 6th, and they're still fairly low academically, but the fact that they jumped up 10 points from, the first interim to the second was major.
I've never quit anything, but I was ready to quit in my classroom. And having Erica come in and then having Catherine came in, literally saved me this year. So, thank you.
I feel like I would not have instituted or even started Tickets to Leave. It's been so helpful to have data every day from the lesson that I've taught and been able to share that with the scholars because they're totally invested in how they're doing in class.
I already have recommended Match to my peers, and I think it's just because of what I've experienced with it. It really has given me so much more joy and hope about teaching.
I would recommend it to just about any teacher who's working in this school and any other motivated, high-performing charter school. No matter where you are in your teaching career, it has something to offer.